Have you ever thought about how powerful truly paying attention can be? What if I told you there was a way to master a new language quicker than you ever expected? Sounds exciting, right? Well, today I'm thrilled to introduce you to a method that could revolutionize how you learn. A lot of people assume that listening is simply about recognizing words. They believe they can learn a language by reading books or watching TV. So they might ask, why should I focus on listening? But there's an important truth. Tuning in with full awareness is the secret ingredient to mastering any language. Let's dive into why this is so crucial. Picture yourself in a conversation where someone is speaking rapidly. You catch a few phrases, but much of it rushes past, leaving you feeling uncertain and out of place. This is where the skill of listening comes in. Listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about absorbing meaning, noticing patterns, and following the flow. It's like solving a puzzle, piece by piece. Everything starts to connect and become clear. Let me tell you something fascinating. Deep listening is an incredible ability. When you engage in deep listening, you aren't just letting words drift by. Instead, you're tuning into how words fit together. When people pause and the emotions behind their speech, it's not just about words, it's about understanding the thoughts and intentions behind them. But here's the twist. Deep listening is only the starting point. There's an even more effective approach, a hidden technique that lets you grasp a language faster than you thought possible. This strategy has helped thousands of learners, and it can work for you too. But before I reveal this technique, remember this key idea. Listening is about much more than just hearing. It's about engaging with language on a deeper level. Imagine being able to follow any discussion smoothly, enjoying radio programs in another language, and feeling at ease in any speaking situation. That's the power of focused listening. But there's more to uncover. You may be wondering, what is this special method? How do I apply it? Don't worry. The answer is coming up soon. Now, let's explore how tuning in sharpens your thinking. You've already taken the first step, and things are about to become even more interesting. First, let me ask you, how do you want to know how listening can boost your mental agility? What if I told you that paying attention to spoken language is like a workout for your mind? Just like physical exercise strengthens your muscles, listening strengthens your brain. Most people don't realize that when they listen, their mind is working intensely. It has to instantly decode words, connect ideas, and follow along, all in real time. This is why listening is such a powerful tool. It trains your mind to process language faster, making it easier for you to respond naturally. There's a well-known quote by Mark Twain. If we were supposed to talk more than we listen, we would have two mouths and one ear. This simple idea highlights something crucial. Many people don't truly listen. They just wait for their turn to speak. But you are learning how to actively listen, and that will change everything in your language learning journey. Let me share a quick story. I once had a student named James. He struggled with listening exercises and often said, "Listening is too difficult. People talk too fast, and I can't catch everything." I reassured him, "James, you don't need to hear every single word. Just relax and focus on the main message." To help him, I recommended he listen to short stories and spoken recordings. Stories are fun and easy to follow, even if you don't understand every word. James started with basic audio stories, and at first, he missed a lot of words. But over time, his brain got better at picking up key phrases. Within a month, James saw a big improvement in his ability to understand conversations. Before long, he was enjoying foreign language radio shows. Now, let's shift our focus. Earlier, I promised to share a technique that will make you an expert listener. We're getting close to that moment. Before I reveal it, let's discuss a useful exercise you can try today. Echoing. Echoing is a technique where you listen to someone speak and immediately repeat what they say. It's like following their footsteps, mirroring their tone and pace and pronunciation. I'll explain the details of echoing later, but let's get started with the basics. Begin by choosing short audio clips or recorded conversations. Find simple recordings like those on my website, where the speech is slow and clear. You don't have to understand every single word. Just focus on the rhythm of the language and the main message. Many people listen without the goal of understanding. They listen only to reply. As Simon Sinek once said, most people do not listen to understand. They listen to reply. This reminds us of an essential truth. Real listening isn't just about answering. It's about comprehending the deeper meaning of what's being said. When you prioritize understanding, your brain becomes quicker and more skilled at processing language. Get ready, because we're about to uncover the ultimate secrets. In the next section, I'll introduce you to a method that will turn listening into your most powerful tool for learning a language. This approach has helped many people become fluent, feel more at ease, and truly grasp conversations. Are we ready to discover the power of echoing? Stay tuned. The magic of echoing. Welcome to the next stage of your journey. Now, let's dive into the secret I've been leading up to: echoing. This technique will change the way you learn. And once you start using it, you'll notice an incredible difference. So, what is echoing? It's simple. Echoing means listening to someone speak and immediately repeating their words. You become their echo, matching their pace, tone, and pronunciation as closely as possible. While this might sound simple, it's actually one of the most effective ways to improve your listening, speaking, and pronunciation skills all at once. Let me introduce you to a student named Emma. Emma was very shy and didn't feel confident speaking in her new language. She could understand a lot while listening, but she would freeze when she had to respond. I introduced her to echoing, and at first she found it tricky. But I told her, don't worry if you miss a word. Just stay with the rhythm and do your best. After a week of practice, Emma started to feel more comfortable. She listened to recorded conversations, repeated what she heard, and soon she was speaking more naturally. The best part? Her pronunciation improved dramatically. Echoing helped Emma speak smoothly without constantly thinking about grammar or vocabulary. Everything just flowed. Here's how you can try echoing yourself. Start with an easy audio clip. Pick something short and clear, like beginner-friendly recordings on my website. Listen to a sentence, pause, and repeat immediately. Try to match the speaker's tone and speed. Don't stress about mistakes. The goal is to keep up, not to be perfect. If you miss a word, keep going. As Oprah Winfrey wisely said, doing your best means never stopping your effort to improve. This is exactly what echoing is about. Each time you practice, you'll get better. So, why is echoing so powerful? It trains your brain to recognize the flow of natural speech. You're not just memorizing words, you're understanding how real conversations work. You'll notice how speakers connect words, where they pause, and how they emphasize certain phrases. These are things you can't fully learn just from reading textbooks. Imagine this: you're having a conversation, and the words come naturally. You don't have to stop and think. Your brain is already used to the rhythm of the language. That's the magic of echoing. Another benefit of echoing: it builds confidence. The more you practice, the more natural you'll feel speaking. You'll go from simply hearing a language to truly using it. And that's the ultimate goal, right? Listening is a skill that requires patience, awareness, and connection. When you practice echoing, you're not just repeating words, you're developing the art of listening deeply and speaking confidently. But wait, there's one more trick to make echoing even easier. In the next part, I'll show you how to break down speech into small, easy to understand parts. This will take your listening skills to the next level. Are you ready? Stay tuned.